First, we'll take some work we did with a Fortune 100 technology company who was really trying to better understand and integrate themselves with IT professionals across the country. In this particular study, we picked certain cities in the U.S. and we went out to IT professionals and asked them, when you're making decisions about what server platforms to use or what CRM systems to implement, a variety of things like that, who do you turn to? Whose advice do you seek, et cetera? We aggregate that data across all of those cities, and through applying social network analysis, we're able to uncover the network, the web, if you will, of relationships among those IT professionals. What came out of that and how our client acted on it was there were basically two types of insights, strategic level and tactical level. So at a strategic level, some very surprising insights. C-level executives, so CIOs and CTOs that participated in this study, they were turning to people outside of their company and in less senior roles for advice about what technology purchases to make and what products to adopt. This completely debunked the current thinking about how to go after those key decision makers, because what folks realized was, the mentality before had been, well, C-level executives are only going to talk to other C-level executives. And if they talk to anyone less senior, it's going to be someone at their own firm. They would never go outside. But the reality is, if you think about it, well, those C-level executives, they weren't necessarily at this company all of their lives or all of their careers. So they've got relationships with people they used to work with or who used to work with them, who they went to school with, people that they know have strong technical skills. And in some cases, relationships that happen on the soccer field because their kids play together. They established a rapport and a level of trust because of a personal relationship and because this person has knowledge, technical knowledge. And those relationships that these key decision makers were relying on would never have been known. There was no way to predict that without actually asking them. And so that kind of strategic level insight, this company was able to use to inform their marketing efforts, et cetera. And I could give you several others. At the tactical level, it was understanding in each city who are the movers and shakers in the IT pro community. And they're not the people that most large technology companies think they are. They're not necessarily the most vocal. They're actually not necessarily the most involved online. They come from all different types of organizations and serve all different types of roles. So understanding who those individuals were, this company was able to reach out to them and say, you know what, your peers really value your opinion and we'd like to hear your opinion. And what that has allowed them to do, this firm to do, is to move market share, to increase product adoption, because they're listening to the needs of the community. So they're able to produce better products, and they're able to respond to the requests of the communities who are going to be using their products. And probably more importantly, they're giving those folks a sense of ownership in the brand, in the product. And this is just a natural human dynamic. When you feel a sense of ownership in the success of a product or a brand, you're naturally going to spread the word. And so that's a great example of how this can be applied in the technology space.